Hi, okay. How's it going, people? Beautiful sunny day in the UK. Just come out from the midday sun. 4 hours. Pretty much 4 hours in the midday clear sun with very little chemtrails. There was chemtrails the last hour when it was right at the top, last hour. But most of the time there was not that much, to be honest. They did have to chemtrail a little bit. Let's talk about primary mistakes. If I notice, I'm looking at myself in the camera too. My eyes are very vibrant. Um, you know, the celera of the eyes tell a lot about your health. And just looking at myself narcissistically, no, but looking at my eyes, they seem very healthy. It's just because I haven't even been doing any midday sun gazing. It's just a lot of a lot of wonders for the human body. So that's very important. Now, okay, I'll repeat this information because it's hi Rosalind, how are you doing? This is key. Um, Everywhere I go in the UK, wherever I walk, we are all advertisements on health, right? Everyone is, because you can observe what people are doing wrong for their health every single second of every single day. Every single second, every single day, you can observe someone, what they're doing for their health, especially when we're in the UK right now. It's 25 degrees Celsius, it's summer, it's very hot, it's a clear sun for the entire day, very few chemtrails around, it's humid, right? Stifly, hot, humid, and shit. So, walking around the streets, I can observe from the hot and humidity, what are people doing fucking wrong around me? What is everyone on the streets I walk past doing wrong? Let's see. Everyone has long sleeve, pretty much, shirts, and is not even doing something basic. Yeah, like, okay, let's wear a short sleeve shirt. Not hard to do. It's hot and humid. Forget about the vitamin D. Actually, that is the reason why we should do it. Everyone should know about vitamin D. I don't understand this. This is not like secret fucking science shit like urine therapy, aged urine, grounding, which maybe some people understand, fasting, maybe people understand the mainstream. This is simple fucking shit. Yeah, that everyone should understand. This is vitamin D is taught in papers. Everyone should know about this shit. And yet, if everyone knows about it, and they don't really, no one cares about it, because no one does even the basic shit of wearing shorts, or even wearing fucking shorts, man. Forget about tan-through shorts, forget about nudism. I'm talking about the man on the street on a hot and humid day. I mean, I walked past a guy that was in a fucking suit and a shirt, going to work. Okay, you've got to go to work, yeah? And you have to wear a shirt and tie and a long sleeve. That's out on the way to work if you just, perhaps maybe, wore shorts, or maybe took that shirt off and wore sleeveless, because if you have to be inside all day, that's something you can't avoid. How about when you're outside, use your brain. These are clever, smart people, earning 10 times more than me, no doubt, and 10 times smarter than little Harry, but still, 10 times smarter in this society does not even, if anything, the smarter you are, the more dumb and more stupid you become in terms of your health, because the smartest people take their health for granted because they're too focused on business, aren't they? They're too focused on other things to even care about, stuff like, I don't know, their health and stuff. So, it's crazy, man. And this, looking at people from the streets, it's not even that obvious. Some things are hidden. For example, wearing sun creams, like, I don't know, maybe people are wearing sun creams and putting on shit on their skin. No doubt, most of the people walking past the streets, because it's really hot today, have been putting sun cream on before they went out. And that's really fucking bad. Guaranteed no vitamin D. But it's just basic stuff. Where are people not getting the memo on vitamin D? I'm sorry. We want to talk about hope for the masses. There's no hope for the masses on urine therapy. There's no hope for the masses on grounding and fasting and fruit eating and breath work on yoga. There's no hope. And you know why there's no hope? Because something that's already mainstream, that it's not hidden, like vitamin D, no one is getting the memo on it. And these are people that are out walking the streets anyway. I'm not talking to people that have busy 9-to-5 jobs stuck indoors, because God knows there's a matter of living lifestyles, unfortunately. There's no doubt there's loads of people that are living lifestyles that are not conducive with health. They're indoors right now because they need to make the money. But even those same people, if they had the opportunity to walk outside, will still be making the stupid mistakes, covering up their skin, wearing sun creams. So that's not an excuse. Money and time's not an excuse, because the same people are fucking stupid. How do I know? Because the same people that are outside and got the time, take care of their health now, ain't taking care of their health. They're fucking wearing something. They got sunglasses on, they got long sleeve shirts, they got no shorts. It boggles the mind, and when I think about it, I said this before, it's fucking depressing. All I've got to do is focus on me, and I can focus on you guys, and we can focus on our health. And that was me doing extreme shit today. Grounded for 3 or 4 hours. Kaneki tan free shorts. No, not even that. I was a bit sneaky in a graveyard, and I was with my back to where people were coming. I just put my pants down for a bit, and if I can hear people coming, then I quickly cover up my tan through, so I'm completely nude. Pretty much for a lot of that time, and then if it's risky, if I feel risked, then I will cover up and put the tan through. But there's a high activation from that. So let's get off that topic a little bit. Let's read the comments. And sunlight genitals, yes, I'm going to talk about that one. That's a huge one. Good morning, Tracy. Right, so that's what I want to talk about, really. After the negativity of that, and just it's very depressing. The way the state of health of people not realizing that vitamin D it's so fucking extreme, and yet no one gives a shit. I'm sorry, no one gives a shit about the health. I'll tell you what, if the sun didn't make people feel good, people wouldn't even bother without going outside at all. That's a fact. Forget about the health thing. It's only because the sun makes them feel kind of good that they go out in the first place. It's not because they know it's good for them. They know they need to get vitamin D, because they don't give a shit about vitamin D. They don't. Like most people, I'll tell you. They just don't understand and don't give a shit. And it's demonstrated by the fact they cover up in the fucking hot and humid day. You're covering up. It's fucking insane. Anyway, okay. So sunshine your genitals. This one is the shit. I've come back to it again, and it's high power activation. I made a post yesterday about how the most powerful health protocols can knock you into the present moment. That is a powerful statement, what I said there. It's very true. You guys might have observed some of the most powerful things we do for our health, and when we're really crushing it, do knock us into the present moment. And one of them, urine therapy does. Aged urine, holy shit. You massage 5 minutes of aged urine, or drink it, that will knock you into the present moment too. Fasting, go deep enough into fasting, yeah, that'll knock you into the present moment. There's a couple of things that can. Diet right, always being on fruits, getting momentum on that can knock you into the present too. But one of them is just so fucking powerful, is the whole idea of your genitals, man, woman's the same. I reckon it's the same for women. Women, correct me if I'm wrong. But as a man, like when you get full genitals onto the midday sun, high UVB midday sun, between 10 and 3, March to September in most places, unless you're in the tropics when it's all year round. But 10 to 3, especially 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, you pop your, in the summertime, you pop your genitals out and into the sun fully. Even at the second, for me, the split second that I do it, I feel fucking amazing. There's something going on there, something very powerful. They say that, and I believe this is true, testosterone gets spiked way more when it hits the genitals, the testicles. That's where you produce testosterone. So when you localize the sun, the midday sun, high UV to the testicles, it optimizes. But I think there's more going on. I made it in a video a few days ago. I think there's more to it than testosterone. I think there's more to it than for men. Estrogen goes down because we don't want too much estrogen as a man. And we do have too much estrogen in the plastics and crap and the air and the pesticides and fertilizers. So there's something with sexual hormone activation on testicles. But I think it's more than that. Or it's just so fucking high-powered and blasting through the roof when the testicles, as a man, hit the genitals. It's ridiculous. I feel it straight away. To putting aged urine on my skin. That's the only two things that in an instant seem to give me some kind of high. And it didn't click last year that, what I'm saying now didn't click. I can feel a visceral fucking difference, like not even a subtle one. Because most of the things we do are subtle, right? You ground for 40 minutes, it feels pretty good. It's subtle activation. But some of these just hit you straight and quick. And aged urine and sunshine on the testicles, the midday sun, just aren't subtle. It's so fucking obvious from second one. And it holds me at a higher level of activation. And now I'm just at a high level of state and vibration. And I think there's a lot more to go in science with what's going on there when the testicles get in. Or even if it is just testosterone. I'd love someone to do more science studies on how much. And for women too, I'm sure it's the same. Your estrogen just blasts through the roof. And also women need testosterone too. So there's definitely something going on with your sexual organs. It makes me think that the sexual, the creativity, the sexual organ chakra is probably one of the most important in the body. When I feel this visceral difference, and I do want to keep on about it because it's that important. That's why I bang on about, if you can't be naked, there are tan-through shorts. Go on Google, go on Kaneki.com. It's a UK-based company that ships worldwide. Now, people say Kaneki because that's what I've been recommended to me by the top experts, and I bought it and it works. It lets a lot of light in. It's a professional company. It's also fucking cheap. It's like $15, $16, $20, and plus shipping's like $2, $3. And you buy 4 or 5 and they give you free shipping. So it's really cheap. They're really funky pairs too. And I wanted people to support this company because it fucking works. Today, I took my Kaneki shorts, had the shorts on, normal shorts that don't let in the midday sun, took them off, and the Kaneki to the high-powered sun, with no clouds, and I could feel a visceral difference. I was like, whoa, okay, the Kaniki's definitely working. They're definitely see-through. You can prove it. If you actually look into your Kaniki tan free shorts, you take a look inside it, you can see through it. You can see it from the inside out. You can see the outside. If you look, the holes are so small, but the holes are there. You can actually see through them. So, you know, you can prove it works. But whenever I put them on, I expose the sun just to Kaniki. I get a vibration that's very high. You know, holds me to a high level of presence. That's my saying now, these powerful health protocols. And then, of course, when I take it fully off and just expose my full genitals, I go even higher. But even with the tan fur, it's doing a lot of good things. And it's such a magical health protocol. And it's definitely the second most important next to the eyes. But the eyes, everybody does, except people that are stupid enough to wear sunglasses. Everyone does the eyes, but not everyone does the genitals. And actually, the genitals are this is obvious, guys, but the genitals is the least exposed area of the body, aren't they? Let's be honest, because it's frowned upon in society. You don't want to be accused of being a paedophile if you're a man, and if you're a woman, you don't want to be seen as a sexual object. So, you know, by guys, and you will, won't you? I guess, or guys be like, oh, cool, you know, there's fucking hair, there's a yoni, there's a pair of tits and shit. So, you know, there's that in society. We've got from both guys and girls. We've got major problems, right? But it is the most important area. It's the most hidden. And funny enough, because of the powerful activation that aged urine and sunshine on the genitals, either or, give me, I think that if you want to do a hack, you can recommend to people that aren't into health, and for ourselves, if you want to focus on the most bang for your buck in terms of health activation, number 1 and number 2, let me give them to you. Number 1, aged urine, but then some people say, that's cool. And number 2, the next hack for yourself and for other people, tell them to get the sunshine on the genitals to the midday sun. Those two, even 5 minutes, those two powerful activations, bang for your buck, something special is going on there with hormone optimization and possibly even more. So it's those, and that's why I'll keep banging on about it, and I banged on about it last year, and I'll keep promoting the shit like Kaniki, and keep telling people, you guys already know this, but it's really important, and it's an area the least, think about it, diseases are rife in society, and we have a million reasons, why diseases come abound, but let's be honest, the masses do a lot of things wrong. Like I said, walking around town, none of their skin is exposed apart from their face. They've got their long sleeves on, no shorts. But a huge one, if they haven't done that, of course, next to none, like out of 100,000 people, I'm not even kidding, 99,999 out of 100,000 people would have never exposed their genitals to the midday sun. Not even once, never. Definitely not as a health protocol. Almost definitely never. And this is something that we should be done daily whilst there's UVB in the sky, and which is most of the summer, spring, and the late autumn, the early autumn for people, right? It's a powerful health protocol, and it's a powerful hack, and it's very nice, and it feels fucking amazing. All these health protocols that push us to the highest levels of activation in the present moment, they feel fucking amazing. Aged urine, testicles, deep into fasting, bliss, man. They push you into a place of magic, and the benefits last long after, you know, at least 24 hours after. They're really good for your health. So, yeah, Brion, mate, good to see you on here, and hope you're doing well and being healthy and getting that sunshine, doing some sun gazing and shit. Sun gazing is great too, you know. But actually, I didn't even do any sun gazing today. I was too excited about sunshine on the genitals thing, focus. I'm preferring sunshine on the genitals to you should do both. You should do both, but I'm preferring at the moment in terms of health and power. Believe it or not, well, that's a bit controversial what I said. I might be wrong. I'm preferring the sunshine on the genitals than, if I had to choose between the two right now, than sun gazing, because I could have done the midday sun gazing. I just closed my eyes and looked to the sun. Didn't open my eyes and do it. Although I could, I just didn't. You know, I don't find it to be a high-powered activation, opened or closed sun gazing. I think they both do the same, very thing. You know, open and close. So, yeah. Oh, David, love you, guy. Yeah, you're the guy who knows how to do that shit. Just expose those little they're like a little pet. You know, your yoni and your sacred genitals are fucking, and treat them like a pet, because they're sacred and blessed, and they're you. Your sex hormones are you. Your hormones are you. They are what make you. That's why I made a post yesterday about hormones, vitamins, and minerals. I fucking love hormones. They really are powerful. It's what makes you, isn't it? You, right? It's fucking crazy shit. So get those genitals into the sun, and have a blessed day. And yes, keep doing them as much as possible. And midday, another hack is when the sun's highest in the sky, and then do it. Or if there's a break in the clouds, UVB is going to penetrate anyway if the clouds are there. It's going to penetrate through clouds, but if there's a break in the clouds between 10 and 3 a.m., go for that. Get your sunshine and genitals at that. So that's one hack. Wait till there's a break in the clouds between 10 and 3, and then expose your genitals even for a couple of minutes. That's a great one. But also, another one is, if the sun's out all day, for example, or the sun's cloudy all day, on Google and find out when the sun's highest in the sky. In the summer, it's 1 o'clock, exactly, more or less. But you can find out when sun's highest in the sky, and then expose your genitals for 5 minutes when sun's highest in the sky, because that's when UVB is the highest, when the sun is highest in the sky. And also, that's when you make the most vitamin D, because the UVB. So that's the hack. I'll talk about this. I could talk about this forever. So yes, keep repeating it. We'll get there. Keep talking about the things that we're excited about. All right. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much, and have a good day.